Hey guys, sometimes you are simply just not going to know something in the question. A molecule, a process, it might ring a bell, but you just can't remember, or it might be completely foreign to you. That's okay. You are not required to remember every single detail of every single process, molecule, whatever that you've read once in your textbook, right? What you are required to do is be a detective to find out what they're really asking you. Because often what they're doing is they're throwing a lot of info at you, but they are really asking you underneath all of that a very simple question about something you should know about being an AP biology student. Okay, so today we are taking questions 42 through 44 from the Princeton Prep Premium Review from 2020, Test 5. All right, so if you got that, break it out. Let's get started.
Okay guys, here we are at number 42. It's a table, so let's take a look at what we've got here. And as we scan the table, we see, something we don't know. We've never heard of a zymogen, oh my gosh. Hope it doesn't come up. Well, the other columns that we've heard about, activation, enzyme, okay, function, comfortable with those words, maybe even some things in the table. Well, let's look at the question. Oh no, it's asking us about the thing we didn't know about. Time to freak out. Freak out time. No, it's time for logic. No freaking out. You can look at the table and you can look at these questions and you can glean the information from those questions. So the options are, is a zymogen an enzyme that performs a function in the body? Wait a minute, an enzyme has an ACE on the end, right? None of those have ACEs on the end, so therefore it cannot be A or C. What about B? It's asking about cleavage. Well, all of those activation types are cleavage except for one. So it's gotta be the activation, right? Because it can't just be the cleavage because they don't all work from the cleavage. All right, guys, here we are at 43. We're looking at angiotensin. It's involved in the regulation of blood pressure. We got angiotensin 1 converted to angiotensin 2 by ACE. I like to map it out. That activation by ACE results in higher blood pressure. So let's look at the answers. Angiotensinogen. That's the precursor to this. It doesn't make sense that it would be released in response to high ACE levels. Eliminate that. ACE is released in response to high blood pressure. That's going to be bad for you because then you're just going to be stacking up your blood pressure. It might result in death. Number C, angiotensin 2 levels are directly related to the levels of ACE. That makes sense because ACE is required to make angiotensin 2. What is renin? Renin isn't even in this question or on the table. Process of elimination, C. Okay guys, here we are at number 44. Low levels of chymotrypsin could be a result of a mutation in either one of these, and we can actually choose more than one. So let's go back to the table and map it out. Here is chymotrypsinogen. It is cleaved by trypsin, which results in chymotrypsin, and that acts in digestion. Okay, so that's the basic process. Could it be messed up by a mutation in trypsin? Sure, if trypsin wasn't shaped well enough to cleave it into chymotrypsin, then you would have low levels of chymotrypsin. Okay, marking that. What about a mutation in chymotrypsinogen? Yes, the origin of chymotrypsin. If it's not able to be cleaved, then you get no chymotrypsin. Marking that. But what about a mutation in enteropeptidase? I don't remember that in the process. Let's go back and look at the table and see where it is, if it's even there at all. And as we look, we see that it's active in the process of making trypsinogen into trypsin. It's the enzyme. So if you get a messed up enzyme, yeah, you're going to have a messed up low levels of your result there. So D, all.
Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. Jen here. Please put in the comments what you would like to hear from me. If it's a concept that you are just not getting, I'll find a walkthrough question on that concept. Okay, if it is a certain calculation that you're like, I know I'm supposed to know this, how do I do it? I'll find a walkthrough and I'll do it. I'll show you how. I'm also going to be having videos about how to manage your time on the test, because that's really important. You know, you don't want to be stuck there in a cycle of anxiety going, oh my gosh, time is just going by. So we'll learn how to manage your time, how not to freak out, and of course, how to tackle questions. What's a good strategy? Okay, so again, put in your comments. What do you want to know? All right, and don't forget to like, subscribe, all that nice stuff. All right, and I'll see you tomorrow.